Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Accelerate Your Performance podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Janet Pilcher, founder and president of Studer Education. As a leader, it's easy to get caught up in the challenges, the processes that need improving, the gaps we need to close. But today, I want us to take a moment and intentionally recognize the gift that is the education profession. I think it's important we do this from time to time. And the end of one calendar year and the beginning of the next is certainly a great time to do it. What do we do every day in the central office, classrooms, cafeterias is worthwhile work. It is making a difference. Let's talk about focusing on bright spots. Last week, I briefly referenced the flywheel with purpose, worthwhile work, and making a difference at its center. Just like gratitude, recognizing bright spots falls directly into inspiring workplaces section of the flywheel. Some may think that celebrating the positive means minimizing the problems, but I disagree. When we shine a light on what's working well, we do three things. First, we make others feel connected to their own purpose. And second, we help others feel connected to our organizational purpose. And third, we recharge the energy of our people, giving them momentum to tackling continuous improvement. But we can't recognize what we don't see. So let's move past the desk and visit employees and students directly. Let's do intentional rounding. When we do, we find meaningful things to recognize even in the most unexpected places. I recently read a powerful article in Education Week that illustrates this. Principal Eric Lathan from Illinois Valley High School in Oregon has a tradition of personally and publicly expressing gratitude to every one of his 55 staff members, from teachers to cafeteria workers, throughout the month of November. He even invites students to join in the praise. What's the result of this intentional practice? The article noted that the school had dramatically low staff turnover, with only one staff member leaving last year. The principal believes there's a direct correlation. He stated it's human nature that when we feel valued and cared for, we begin to feel like we belong. And that belonging builds commitment, which breeds passion. Then it becomes more than just a workplace. It becomes a place where we grow together and be part of something special. And it's truly wonderful to help our people feel like they're a part of something special. That's my takeaway from what I hear and see from those that we work with in the field, just like the example I provided. When someone feels like they belong, they feel connected. And when they feel connected, they know they matter. They know they're valued. The same article references a survey conducted in 2022 where 52% of respondents, educators who had left a job in K-12 education in the past year, said they would have stayed if they had more time with a supportive principal or manager. It also mentions another survey in 2024 where 58% of educators said verbal feedback from their supervisor praising a specific part of their work would be very meaningful to them. We have the power to make a difference, and recognizing others for their good work never stops paying dividends. As my colleague, Dr. Christy Barrett says, good begets good. I say all this to say, as leaders, we have a remarkable amount of influence to make a difference by building positive relationships. Knowing we have the power to create inspiring workplaces where people want to stay is also an awesome responsibility. Let's intentionally look at all the good happening around us and call it out whenever possible. There's good going on every day in our educational systems. I also want to take a moment to emphasize that this responsibility is also a gift back to us. The gift isn't just seeing someone else shine. It's the moment of understanding that comes when you realize I am part of this worthwhile work. When you recognize a custodian's dedication or a teacher's patience, you're also reaffirming your own role in supporting that excellence. It's a powerful loop. You, as a leader, give recognition. You receive an immediate, tangible reminder of your purpose. This shared experience is the ultimate gift of leading in this profession. If you want to see some examples of recognition in the extraordinary work, I encourage you to connect to a book that Quint Studer and I wrote recently called The Extraordinary Gift, Our Teachers. There are a number of stories about teachers and the extraordinary work they do. And there's one in particular about recognition. And we, Quint and I, sent a thank you note inside that book to all those teachers who were extraordinary gifts, and to all of you teachers and educators out there. You are extraordinary gifts. And with this podcast today, I want to say thank you. Thank you for making a difference in the lives of students, their families, and each other. And as always, I thank you for your dedication to your people, and thank you for tuning into Accelerate Your Performance. I look forward to seeing you next time as we work together to create inspiring workplaces. Have a great week, everyone.